Welcome back to Seduce Me, the Scout Cunt Boy official game.
That's my favorite, featuring dick butt.
I had to what?
Is it still a dick butt?
Yeah, I had to replay everything, but I made sure that I made the same choices. There wasn't many.
Good.
There was like 3 choices, and none of them mattered, so that's good. That's good in a visual novel that none of your choices matter.
Who cares, really? It might as well just be kinetic.
Yeah, actually, pretty much.
How was school? Maintaining your grades, I hope.
You can't hear this.
I really can't.
Yeah. But he sounds not great.
Good.
Yeah, I've been trying my best as of so far.
Trying? That's not really doing the best you can, is it?
He sounds like a dick.
Good.
With my father, only some words I said were filtered through his ears. It was difficult to keep up a conversation without eventually talking about academics or my future, even if it was something loosely based on it. Well, they're standing like in the middle of his car, by the way. He's like leaning back against his windshield as he drives, like with his arms crossed. He always found a way to integrate it whenever we talked.
Anyway, your belongings are in the trunk. There isn't a lot, so I'm sure you can manage bringing them inside the house.
Yeah.
After all, you are on the road to being independent now.
She's so independent. Yes, I can manage on my own. The usual silence resumed between us. I really wasn't sure what to say around him, especially when most of the time we didn't share the same opinions. One question did linger in my mind, though. If he was going to justify acting so nonchalant at grandfather's funeral, I had the right to at least know why. Why do you hate him? So last time I said leave it alone. I'm going to try again this time. Say, Dad, about you and Grandpa. I forgot that I was
We are
talking.
not talking about this.
Oh. I feel like we should be, because Grandpa did leave us yesterday. So
Shut up.
also, what?
Shut up.
Shut up who?
Sick butt.
Yeah. Also, she got slapped yesterday, so if she wants us to
I
repeat.
wouldn't care if he had left even long before that.
Learn your lesson.
I do not want to hear it, and that is the end of this conversation.
Ooh.
Mm.
God. As always, he managed to shut down any other form of conversation related to him. It was just like what happened last night. I opened my mouth slightly, but closed it again as I felt the wafts from his overwhelming garbageness. It was like talking to a brick wall. It wasn't like I could find out anything by somehow arguing my way through it. All in all, just another brick in the wall.
God damn it.
I just skipped that dialogue. What was it? All right
It doesn't
then.
matter.
It doesn't. You're right. I
None
leaned
of this
against.
matters. It's an awful game.
Yep.
Don't launch this.
I leaned against the car and stared out the window. I really couldn't think. What would this place be like? I had been to my grandfather's house before, but it was one thing visiting, and it was another actually living there. I forgot that she's just living out of.
Yeah.
She's living.
Yeah.
What if he like left like stuff there? Like.
What about his dragon dildos?
Yeah. Sponsored by Bad Dragon. That reminds me, yeah, today's episode is sponsored by Bad Dragon, the only place for your needs. I skipped a dialogue, doesn't matter. Thinking about it made me feel like some kind of bird being pushed out of the nest, though I was technically an adult. I felt unprepared and a bit daunted at the prospect of actually moving into a new place. I haven't slept, actually, I haven't slept in 12 hours, so I'm actually pretty good because I woke up at 8 p.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, most people my age would be ecstatic moving out. After all, it would symbolize some kind of change in their lives, like being on the road to independence. But I felt like it was nothing of the sort. I really hoped I wouldn't let my parents down. I wouldn't want to let grandfather down. What would he be saying right now?
Stop being such a bitch.
Please stop trying to find my dragon dildos. I gazed up at the passing clouds in the sky. If you're out there, grandfather, how would you be doing? Would there be anything you'd want to tell me at this moment? Bush did 9/11. And of course, no answer. What was I doing? Searching for an answer in a heaven that would or would not exist. This is such bad writing! I ducked my head to stare at the blur of trees and cars from the car window. My head was definitely going into the clouds there at that moment. Either way, I found myself being driven off to my new home. I just dropped, I've been playing with this, toenail clipper the whole time.
Stop, please.
Okay. I'll just play with this Cards Against Humanity expansion pack.
You're the worst.
The car rolled to a stop and I drifted out of my thoughts.
Here we are. Go on in.
Get out. Alright, tell Mom I love her.
All right.
Why'd I do that normally? Alright, tell Mom I love her. I love you,
That isn't a normal human being.
No, she's not. Why would she have? She shouldn't have a normal voice. She should have,
That's the
no.
voice of
Make sure to
Tumblr.
come by and visit us often. No, I'm going to miss you lots. Nothing other than a blank stare. I paused a bit before reaching for the car door handle, waiting for any form of a goodbye, but he didn't speak again. I sighed and exited the car, hearing my dad pop open the trunk. I saw the 2 large bags I packed last night. They were large enough to carry only the things I needed. Only the essentials when you're moving into this large, probably empty mansion.
Of course.
I took them out, placed one bag on each shoulder, and closed the trunk. He then drove off, leaving me alone in front of the mansion. I watched the blue car fade into the distance of the road before turning to see my new home. There it is! It's huge! My grandfather gave me this. It's hard to believe. The house was framed by a set of tall gates, and I hesitantly pushed them aside to take in the entire estate. The house still looked like it was when I last visited him. At a glance, it seemed kind of intimidating with its size, though if I came closer, it was clear that there was more to it than that. The brick walls were framed by yeah, those are pretty. That's some shrubbery, man. Look at all this shrubbery framing this house. Bless this house. But in contrast, the tall doors into the house gave me a feeling of grandeur. Did they give you a delusion of grandeur?
Fuck off.
Who knew what was... Who knew what was waiting for me, but I wouldn't back down.
Don't back down, dick butt.
Don't back, seduce me, the back down. I took out the key to the front doors and unlocked them. Well, might as well make myself at home. I'll be staying here for quite a while anyways. That's when oh Christ, I forgot.
What?
This is when you meet the harem. That's when I saw them. Lying on the floor was a group of men. They were all unconscious, but there was yeah, good. They were all unconscious, but there was no explanation as to why they were there in the first place. I dropped my bags as I let the door close on its own behind me. Yo. This person. Oh, who the heck are these guys? Why are they here? What's going on? This is she will react more violently later.
Oh, sweet.
To this. But I forgot this part. Some of them had open wounds. The blood was staining the floor, and the scent was intermingling with the air.
Is this free?
What?
Is this free?
Which part? The reverse harem or the blood?
Both.
Okay, the reverse harem part, I guess. I've never been around a bunch of blood. But for some reason, I don't think that it would, like... I mean, they always talk about the scent of blood.
No, it smells like chocolate.
No. But I don't know how strong it is, you know? I mean, I've never been in a room full of bleeding people. I couldn't help but feel bad for them instinctively, but nevertheless I was shocked and a bit angry at the sudden intrusion. My mind suddenly went from caring and concerned to confused and demanding answers. Who are you guys? No response. I'll call the police. Still nothing. None of them seemed to be awake or to answer or respond to me. It seemed surreal to have random strangers in the house I just moved into, but I wanted answers quickly. That was until I looked at this,
lovely vase.
Yeah, this is really good flowers. I'm really
gonna have to drop it and then
yeah.
to work at a host club.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Get away from me.
Woman, you're going to let me kiss you.
I forgot that you can't rehear them.
This is upsetting.
You'll hear it on the thing.
Good.
I couldn't believe it myself, but within a mere blink of an eye, one of the men went from lying on the floor to being right in front of my face. What was even more odd was the fact that I felt serene and calm about it.
My woman innocence.
She looks like the protagonist of Haganai. Why does she look like the protagonist of Haganai? What?
Is that Minato?
No, her eyes green. Slowly a desire burned from my chest, telling me to accept his kiss, even when my mind vehemently refused. Go ahead.
Good.
As he kissed me, I could feel my body go weak. I didn't know why, but that kiss was draining me of my energy, and yet it was so good it made my heart sing. This is not normal reaction, but also you learn... Good job. Let the dogs in. But also you learn in a second that they're to make them more special and to make this What's
Beautiful. I should probably mute mine too. Uh, oh wait, shit, no! Okay. 10 minutes, okay? Okay? You double-checked to make sure the door behind them was locked. Kanji stopped taking off his sweater halfway, letting the fabric cling below his chest. What? I don't think I could finish by then. You fell silent for a moment. Kanji noticed his gray eyes looking directly at him. You okay, senpai? Yeah, it's just... You quickly closed the gap of space between them and shyly ran his hand over Kanji's abdominal muscles. I like this. I really like this. He couldn't stop ogling at him, prompting Kanji to blush and think awkwardly. Can I see the rest? You enthusiastically grabbed onto Kanji's half-stripped top and clumsily pulled it off of him, admiring the upper half of his torso. I also like these. Carrying around a heavy chair for a weapon and the TV must have bulked him up. You could remember what he looked like. Clear as day. Each time he finished off a shadow, their eyes would meet and Kanji would flash a dorky smile or give him a thumbs up. The sweat dripping down his face, drenching from the thin material of his tight shirt. You definitely noticed. He could see quite a bit, but he wasn't complaining. Who would want to? Senpai, focus! Kanji held onto Yu's shoulders and shook them gently, snapping him into reality. He didn't realize that he was almost about to drool. How embarrassing. I'm sorry. He apologized when Kanji stopped. Kanji wasn't going to lie. It was flattering, especially since it came from Senpai. I should be the one to apologizing. What do you mean? Kanji scratched the top of his back of his neck, chest tightening before he answered. He looked at the nervous boy standing in front of him, back pressed against the door with hazy eyes, rosy pink cheeks, and that adorable apron he kept on. I read quite a bit. I read from the beginning. Yeah. As soon as you left,
You were still reading when I came back. You started like after I left.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well then I can't edit that out then.
Oh shit.
Anyway, it was a strange and tingling feeling that danced over every nerve on my body. I could feel streams of intangible energy run up my body into my lips. It felt odd, but at the same time amazing. That guy's voice is really growly and mean. The person kissing me, Sam was his name, glanced behind him.
I said stop. Now.
Fine.
I suppose.
You couldn't hear it, but there was a really kind of gross, like, after he said, there was like a lip smacking.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I just ate.
God, this art!
It's beautiful.
Shut your mouth!
Can I have the CG set?
Shut up. Finally, he pulled back and I was left standing there in a daze. I couldn't tell what was going on. My mind was completely enwrapped by the kiss and my thoughts that melted into the depths of my forgotten memories.
Please forgive my
Chain of
brother.
Hearts!
He's a bit reckless.
Wait, what was it? Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories,
Chain of
yeah.
Forgotten Memories.
At least I feel a hell of a lot better than you right now.
Because you used your abilities on her.
That guy looks like Kyoya, kind of, but without the good art.
I don't even know who he is. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Ray! Or I mean, not Ray, I mean, it's freaking Rin.
Like her.
It's Rin.
Free in the splash castanetta.
Shut that pretty boy mouth of yours before I rip it off your pretty boy face.
Boy, what good dialogue. It's Nagisa.
It's yeah. Best boy.
No, shut up.
It's Nagisa X Kanji.
God dang it. I don't think.
Where's the lie?
Die.
I guess you are right, Matthew.
He's not a punk.
I agree.
He's not a delinquent. Oh god, that guy's generic. Wow. However, as the men got up and started to chat freely, my thoughts began to reassemble, and I remembered my confusion and anger once again, only now multiplied tenfold. What?
A blushing dick butt.
Did you say something beautiful?
And I exploded. What is going on? What the hell are you in my house? Why are you all wounded? Why are you getting me? I couldn't help exploding after being taken advantage of and being left in a mush state. My words escaped without filter. I definitely scared the men around me, even the man who kissed me. Wow, that's such good shock art. I hate it. God, they're just cross-eyed. The friggin'
My favorite is Nagisa.
He looks like Jeff the Killer.
Why does he have mascara on?
Why do they not? Why would you not?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. The guy who kissed me.
Ouch! What's your problem?
There has a punching sound.
Oh, thank you.
What's your problem? You can't just go around forcing people to kiss you like that. Are you some kind of pervert?
Pervert!
Yeah.
It was only a kiss!
You're Sam now?
Yeah.
It might mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to me.
What?
If it
Was
means a
your
lot
first
to you,
kiss?
by A Day to Remember. Good song.
Mm.
Ow! Hey! What was that for?
I know first kisses aren't exactly amazing and full of sparkles and something out of a fairy tale, but I at least expected it to be more than just something forced.
So it was your first kiss. Stop making such a big deal out of it.
Rude.
Mm.
Are you asking to get punched again?
You're a
what do you
puny
want me to
female
do?
dick, but
It's
shut
not
up.
like I can somehow take it back.
It's not like anyone who was gonna kiss you anyway with your attitude.
True.
With your getting hit by your dad. Oh, God.
No one would want to kiss a child abuse.
Oh, stop. Oh, that's awful. What should I do?
You gotta be Sun. No. Sun, go, hit him.
Okay.
Punch him in his stupid
Ow!
fucking mouth.
You're just being violent now!
You deserved it. Anyway, if you try to pull any funny businesses in the future, just a fair warning. I know Taekwondo.
That's what all white kids say.
Yep, that is what they say. I think I've bickered enough. Time to get back to the main issue. So, what exactly are you all doing in my house? I'm gonna see what time we're recording at. 17 minutes. But I'm gonna cut like
Miss, please forgive us in our intrusion.
30
We
seconds of
didn't
that.
know this abode belonged to anyone, nor did we have the time to take that into consideration.
What? What do you mean? You don't just barge into people's homes. This voice hurts.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I know. I'll deal with it.
We wouldn't have had to if we weren't as
I
weak
literally
as we
just
are.
just got my
We
voice
just escaped from a
back
deadly
from,
fight
like,
that could have ended our
I
lives.
had that concert was yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
and how my voice was hoarse the entire time I was back because I screamed every word. Well, I didn't scream. I like sang in my higher register for every word, which is what I usually don't do on Fall Out Boy songs because Patrick Stump got
Luckily
arranged.
for
and I
us,
don't
your
got.
home was near, the windows were unlocked, so we quickly came inside.
Last time I remember, there were laws preventing strangers from stepping on private property. Although considering the severity of their wounds, it had to be serious. Where did that come from? Dang it. I don't care. I just skipped his dialogue too. Not normal. What are you guys, demons or something? I asked almost jokingly, but the boys seemed to take my question differently.
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
We're incubi, miss.
Nani?
Humans who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
Oh, they're incubi. They consume and use the sexual energy of humans. Incubi, the fabled demons that exist to haunt humans, make them sex-crazed monsters, mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get in your pants, the imaginary monsters you only saw in movies on TV.
Hello? Did
Good
you
thing
hear
we know
me?
what they are now. If you didn't know where they
yeah.
are, I'm glad. That's
We're
helpful.
telling the truth.
Do you think she's still processing it?
Yes. And she'll
That's
understand right about...
Right. It was funny while it lasted, but it's time to cut this joke short. Incubuses don't exist. Incubus doesn't exist.
Isn't it just incubi?
Yep.
Um,
So, good job, Seduce Me team.
mhm.
There was no way they existed. That would be practically impossible.
Incubi
There you go.
is the
Oh,
correct
yeah, there we go,
plural
thank you.
form. And yes, we do exist.
Apologies, Seduce Me team. You have, You got the ball back into your court.
Yeah.
Prove it. As soon as XX
thanks,
Alaska
XX
59 XX is now playing Counter-Strike Source. Thank you. As soon as the words left my mouth, I instantly regretted
Very
them.
well. Eric, go ahead.
Eric with the K is such a fucking.
That's just a bad name.
Very
That's our
well.
Rin.
My sweet.
No,
You're
Rin.
so tempting with
Feels
such
like
The art, their CG art is way better than their
With a tender
freaking
kiss.
character
No,
art.
I prefer the
You'll enjoy every.
Shut your.
It's like the Higurashi art. It gives like a lot more detail.
No, shut up! It isn't even more emotional. They just changed like their faces a bit. What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and serenity, staring into Eric's eyes. I felt waves of heat course through my chest and onto my face, painting my cheeks red in their wake. I couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Yeah, okay. Are they all just gonna get the turn to make out with Dick Butt?
Yeah, who wouldn't?
With another kiss, my heart began to flutter once again in my chest, and my mind was sent spinning in a heated, passion-filled pleasure. Yet I could feel my body drain of energy as he kissed me.
All right, that's enough.
Aw, very well. I feel so much better.
He sounds like creepy. As he pulled away, I was left in a mental mush pool. You keep using the word mush, and it's not a good way to describe
It's a
your
really good
mind.
mush. I mean, fuck.
It's a really good
way
mush.
to describe yourself.
Yeah, I felt weak in the dick butt mush. I felt weak in the knees despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me. The world around me began to spin as I tried to speak. I think I'm going to.
Ah, where are our manners?
Oh, okay, there's your names.
I'm James, and these are my brothers.
I don't know
Sam,
who's
You
talking
don't-
right now, for
Matthew.
sure.
It's the glasses guy.
Hi, James.
Miss, are you okay?
Is that is that Ken?
I
She
guess.
fainted.
I couldn't believe it. Oh wait, it's not talking. I couldn't believe it. Incubi, real. It all spun around in my head until I saw only black. Floating in the darkness, my mind began kept replaying the scene over and over again, reminding my body of the touch of the incubi's lips against mine. However, I began to feel the smooth silk around me, and my eyelids unwillingly opened. I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Crap, when do you freaking Skype? Get that out of here. Your Skype is garbage.
Yeah, it's the best.
So, what are your thoughts of Seduce Me?
It's pretty garbage. I love it. Matthew's
That's my
cute.
same feeling.
I want him inside my bed to cuddle with.
You don't even got space on your freaking small little bed. You're so
No,
tiny.
fuck off. That's
With your
the whole
freaking
point,
Nanako
like-
size.
No, shut up. That's the point. Like Matthew to just be right there on me, just cuddling.
So you want flattening. You want to shrink. You're like F Plus did an episode on flat fetish. You want to shrink Matthew down, and you want to flatten him.
Not quite. I want to be the one. shrinking.
Confirmed Kazuki for flattening fetish.